Hello and welcome to PhoneRadar. This is Chetan and this is the video about the tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. This year the Note family welcomed a surprise variant of the Galaxy Note 4 and this is called the Note Edge, which comes with the Edge display with the 160 pixel curved screen and a little smaller display than the Galaxy Note 4 with a 5.6 inch display. The first tip is on how to use the fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy Note Edge. Just like the Note 4, the Galaxy Note Edge comes with a finger scanner on the home screen. And to register that, you need to go to settings and under personalization you get about 10 entries to register your fingerprint, and for a better recognition you should register your finger both ways, horizontally and vertically. Doing this will make it easier for you to unlock your device with a single hand, and if you wanted you can register it twice for more efficient recognition. The next tip is on how you can set up the power saving modes on the Galaxy Note Edge. Because the Note Edge comes with a Super AMOLED display, the battery drain is very much expected, and just like the Note 4, the Galaxy Note Edge also comes with two different kinds of power saving modes under the system settings. Under power saving you see a normal power saving mode, and the second one is called as ultra power saving mode, which is also called as a grayscale mode. Enabling the grayscale one would turn your device into black and white, which saves a lot of battery juice. And then there's this ultra power saving mode, which will get all the basic applications to work and show up the screen of your Galaxy Note Edge into a different one. It is quite helpful in conditions when your phone is running out of power and you wanted the calls to be running as usual. The next tip is on how to use the pop-up window on the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. There are various ways through which you can manage 100 operations on this 5.6 inch big display. Enabling the reduced screen size option will allow you to reduce the whole display quickly. For that you need to swipe from the midpoint of the left or the right edge of the screen to the middle and back, all in one quick motion. You can reduce the screen and move it according to your convenience. Enabling the one-handed input, you'll get a dialer in a format which is quite easier for a single-handed usage. You can move it to the left or the right according to your dominant hand. And lastly, there's also a side key panel which opens up the floating sidebar where you get the recent apps home and back button, and from here you can use two applications at the same time. The next one is on the different screen modes available on the Galaxy Note Edge. There are various screen modes for the overall better performance of the Note Edge. Here the adaptive display optimizes your screen for the better results. And if you want to watch a movie, you can select the cinema mode, or else you don't like the saturation offered by the AMOLED display, then you can go with the basic mode. The next tip is on how to customize your lock screen on the Galaxy Note Edge. You can easily customize this feature using a few options. Starting with the screen lock security, you can choose to which information you want to see on the lock screen of your Note Edge, just like weather, pedometer, your name, etc. And lastly, the unlock effect is it has a new option called as abstract lines that is quite good, just like on the Galaxy Note 4. The next tip is on what is the private mode on the Galaxy Note Edge. Private mode is where you can keep all your documents, pictures and media content safe. You can hide documents and media contents directly from the gallery or the file manager. Select the ones you want to hide, add and move them to a private folder. You can access this by going to the personalization options under settings. The next tip is a very basic one but still very useful for many those who are using the Samsung series for the first time. It is on how to insert the SIM card on your Galaxy Note Edge. The device has a SIM card slot under the back cover. So for that, firstly you need to remove the back cover, then you have to remove the battery out, and in order to insert the SIM card, and you have to place it according to directions shown for the SIM card. The next tip, again a basic one but pretty useful, it is on how to take a screenshot on the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. The basic and most widely used function on the Android operating systems is taking screenshot. While it is mostly the same in all Android smartphones, the manufacturers like to tweak as Samsung did it here. You'll have to press the power button as well as the home physical button simultaneously to take a screenshot. That would save the screenshot directly into the gallery. But that's not the only way you can do it. There's also S Pen, so using the S Pen you can do that, and we have a separate video for the S Pen tips where you can check out for how you can capture a screenshot. The next tip is on how to customize the quick settings in the notification panel. Even though there's an extra screen curved display to cater your need of notifications on the Galaxy Note Edge, you still have the options of quick settings on the notification panel of the device. You can customize the panel very easily. Just go to the settings area. There you'll find a quick settings option and there's pen option to edit the quick settings, and from there you can either remove them, reset the entire thing to what it was when the phone was new, and there are the active buttons, available buttons. You can switch between them. The next tip is on how to manage app drawer, that is how to sort, uninstall and hide applications. The user interface of somewhat is a very important thing to the user for the actual user experience, and the mobile manufacturers try to make the best out of it for the users. Samsung is one of them, and while a touch UI might not be one of the best because of the controversies around its performance, the UI still has its own advantages over the others. Now it's quite an easy task to manage the app drawer, because whenever you go to the app drawer there are 3 dots on the right top which would open a drop down menu, and from there you can find the settings options like hide applications, uninstall or disable applications, and even edit. So by tapping on edit you can now try to shift the applications from one page to the other if at all you wanted to organize them. Once you are done with that, you can even hide applications and show them whenever you wanted to. The last one is not a tip but actually a question from most of the users of the Galaxy Note Edge reading our blog. It was on when will the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge get the Android 5.0 Lollipop update. It's just the same as the Galaxy Note 4, but as we have heard, there are a few more development issues with the Galaxy Note Edge right now, so we won't be expecting the Lollipop update anytime real soon, and you might have to wait a lot more than the Galaxy Note 4 users if at all you wanted the Lollipop update. But still, it would be getting the update firstly to the Japanese variant of the Galaxy Note Edge before the other carriers. And we have a separate video for the edge screen tips and tricks because that is quite an important aspect in the Galaxy Note Edge. So you can check out this video if you wanted to know about the edge screen and what all you could do with the edge screen. So this was a video about the tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. Keep subscribed to PhoneRadar for more videos. Thank you.